In this video, I go over the top 3 best 16x bridge texture packs. And I'll make a part 2 to this video if we get 1,000 likes. Alright, so the number 3 best texture pack is Andyfault 16x. Now, I discovered this pack through a Bedwars YouTuber, and I really enjoyed it for Bedwars, but I started using it in Bridge, and I really liked the way it looked and everything. And ever since, I've been maining this pack a lot for Bridge. Now, firstly, I want to talk about the sword. It's just this nice shape. It has a very thin look, and it doesn't look too long, but it looks really clean to block it with and combo. Now, one of the cons in this texture pack is actually the bridge blocks. Sadly, they're just the default bridge blocks. There's no overlay built in. Thankfully, you can easily just put on a bridge overlay, so that's not too big of a deal, but that does make my score a little bit lower for the pack. Now, next up, I want to talk about the crosshair. Now, the crosshair is really unique and interesting, and I don't mind it that much, but if you don't like it, you can just use a crosshair overlay or the crosshair mod on Lunar Client. Now, I really like the text in this texture pack. It's really smooth and clean, and especially when you score a goal, it just doesn't look ugly. It looks really smooth, and I like that. Now, for the GUI, the hearts are regular hearts, but they are a little bit darker on the shading and the hunger as well. The XP bar you obviously can't really see when you're in a bridge game, so that doesn't matter too much. The arrow is just default, which I don't mind, but I really do like the bow in this pack. Man, everyone's just leaving. All right, so for the golden apples, they're really nice. They're a really good size in my opinion. I do like small gaps, but I think in this pack, it just fits the style better. Now, you can see the particles quite well. They're very dark. They have kind of like a They have kind of like a black and brown look, which looks pretty nice. And in my opinion, it looks really nice with the night sky. The pickaxe is really unique as well. It has a little bit of like pointed ends, and it has like almost like a cloth in the middle. I don't know how to describe it. It's very unique. Almost every texture in this pack is really nice for Bridge and is custom. Like the sword, bow, gaps, pickaxe, diamond, etc., sky, everything looks really nice. I'm not the biggest fan of the sky and the particles, but I would say it's not that big of a deal because they're not stuff you look at too much. And the sky I still do like, it's just not my favorite. And the only thing that's pretty much just default is the bridge blocks, which aren't too much of a deal. Like I said earlier, you can just put on a bridge overlay and it's quick and easy to use. All right, I should be in here. Actually, I'm gonna try something. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna hop down here. Watch this. Okay, great server. Actually, it's one thing I quite like about Hypixel is that even though lagbacks are annoying, like you can't just spam ghost blocks and like do that. I was playing on a server earlier and someone was just abusing that. Now, this next texture pack is PastelPups by Pup, and I gotta say, this pack is the most unique and one of the coolest looking packs I've ever seen, not just for Bridge, but just in general. It looks incredible. The only thing I don't like too much is it's not really my style, and it's a little bit oversaturated with some of the items, but I still do really enjoy using it. And that's all just my opinion. Now, first off, for the GUI, the hearts are regular and it's like a pink themed pack. Like a very light pink theme. And you can see this pack does have a bridge overlay, and I think it's custom made as well, which I find really cool. The height limit block, I'm not the biggest fan of though, so that does take down the score a little bit on the texture pack. You can see here the crosshair is pretty cool, but it's like very unique, but I still don't really like it for Bridge too much, but it's not really that much of a problem either because I can just put on the crosshair mod and use any crosshair that I want to. A lot of people that play Bridge use this texture pack, or at least know about it, but I know a lot of people that aren't too aware about it that are getting into Bridge, and this is one of the Bridge classics that I feel like is kind of forgotten a little bit, so I wanted to put it in the video. This guy's got no primaries, so I'm just gonna have to avoid there a little bit. Okay, he turned there. I did not expect that. I'm dead here. Unless... okay, he lied a little bit. We'll take that. The gaps are really clean. They're pretty much just like default with the nice shading. So it looks much better and it fits the pack very nicely. Like, it's like if you turn the default Minecraft gapple into just better and then just like much better. And it also fits the pack color theme. And even attention to detail, like the arrow as well, fitting the color theme of the pack. I really enjoy that, and I have mad respect for those small things. Because sometimes people don't pay attention to stuff like that, and putting detail into all those items really go a long way. I do really like the bridge blocks. Golly, can this guy not race everything? And you're spawn blocking, okay. We love bridge. He's gonna jump there. I can't really do anything. Now you can see here the bow is very clean. I love this shape, and the color fits well with the pack theme, but it's not too like pinkish, if that makes sense. Like it has that like bow look. I don't know. It's super clean. Super nice. And you can see here the particles look really clean. They're like mushrooms, which I find very unique. This is the daytime sky, and I think it's very like cartoony. I love the look of it. I'm not sure if the pack maker made it, but either way, it looks incredible. This is the nighttime sky, and this is also one of my favorites. And this is my favorite sky of any pack in the whole list. Just because it's something you don't see in a lot of other texture packs, and it actually looks good. So I feel like a lot of the good skies are just overused. The pickaxe here has a really nice pack color theme, which looks incredible. If none of you guys use like hitboxes for bridge, I don't know what you're doing, because literally hitboxes are like the most useful thing. I don't know. It goes like along with one of those things where it's like where people say like overlays and like texture packs help you be better at the game. For me, hitboxes makes me better at the game. Like it's just like visually appealing. I don't know. This guy's gonna go with a quick bypass. Okay, I thought he would clutch that, but no, it's fine. But this night sky, it's not too dark. A lot of night skies, in my opinion, I like them to be lighter, to where it's not like super dark, but there's still like almost a slight daytime look to it. And this is, in my opinion, just beautiful. For the braking animation, you can see it's very interesting. I don't know if I like the braking animation that much. It has like little like paws on it, which I guess fits the theme of the pack like very well. So it's thoughtful, but I don't really like the way it looks necessarily. It's kind of hard to tell when it breaks. I feel like this is one of those packs that either are hit or miss. Like a lot of people like them or they don't. But for me, I love playing with it. I don't know. It's just a pack I go back to a lot when playing bridge. And that's it. Okay, so now this next pack is Xenogenesis, I think, by 16x. And it's honestly an incredible texture pack. This is one of my friends' XMG 1.5k pack. And now I gotta say, this is one of the most incredible packs I've seen. Just because of the effort put into it. And everything fits so nicely. And I play this a little bit for Bedwars, and for Bedwars it wasn't my favorite. I think it still looks good. But for bridge, everything just is perfect in my eyes. Like, there's not really like one bad thing about the texture pack. Now for the diamond, you can see with the glyph, it's a really cool... Why is everyone leaving? Now the text is just that smooth, clean look. It doesn't look bad at all, which I just like. It's that simple, default-ish. Nice. You can see here the gaps have such a unique texture shape. They're quite big, and it's so unique and nice. Oh, I did not mean to clutch there, but I did. Oh. You can see here, again, the diamond. It's such a nice shape. The shading, the coloring, everything. The little white highlight on the top left of it. It looks so good. And like I said before, small things like that just go such a long way in texture packs. I fell. Now, next thing I want to talk about is the sword. Now, the shading on the sword is beautiful. It's not too saturated. The shape looks like unique. It's very different from other packs, in my opinion, that are 16x. And it just looks phenomenal. Next up for the bow, this is my favorite bow of any texture pack. It's an edit off of the bow in Glorious 16x, and I think it turned out phenomenal. It fits the pack's color theme, and just everything about it. The other cool thing I find about it, which I'll show you here, is that as you pull it back, the arrow like that's loaded up actually like becomes more in like a wood color. If you look at it here, it becomes darker, which I find a really cool feature because if you've seen before in a lot of other texture packs, as you pull it back, it goes from like red to yellow to green, indicating when you should shoot the bow or like when it's the most powerful, which I found was a cool feature. But in this pack, they use it with more of the style based on the pack. So it's with wood that gets darker, which I found very like outside the box thinking. So that was something that was cool to see. Oh gosh, this guy's sweaty. I'm gonna have to focus for this game and hold off on talking about the pack. Oh, he TP'd. My arrow literally went through him. Okay, whatever. Well, how did he get that hit? What? I really don't want to lose this because I am on a like 200 win streak right now, and I want to try to get to like obviously as high as I can, but I want to beat my record on it. You can see the particles good there. They're little circles, which I like quite a bit, but they're default colors. That is one thing I would want to change about the pack. That's the only thing I want to change about this pack is the particles. If it had that aqua black theme particle color, I think it would fit the pack perfectly. Not really a normal queue, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. What? Oh my gosh, this blocks there. I thought he was racing. How did he score there? I could have sworn my arrow hit when his feet weren't even close to the goal. Like, normally people like dip into the goal a little bit. There, he just didn't go into the goal at all. What is that, bro? Bro, this stupid server is actually pissing me off. Like, bro, I can't. He's gonna prime race that, and yeah, he's a bridge up top as well. Look at him TPing, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do about that, huh? Oh my gosh, dude, that game got me a little nervous.